These are Super O garden gloves with claws. So just took them out of the plain plastic bag that they arrived in. And this is the right hand glove. Only the right hand has claws on it. This is basically a cloth glove with the coating on it. And then the 4 plastic claws on the right. They're really a pretty lightweight claw. So we'll have to see just how effective they are in the soil. Wanted to show how easy it is to put them on. You know, I've got pretty large hands, but this goes on very easily, even for me. It's nice and snug, but it's not constricting. So I think it will work nicely for all hand sizes, but definitely for larger hands like mine. Unfortunately, January is not really the best time of year to try to use gardening gloves, but you know, we get prepared in January, dreaming of spring whenever it is going to be warm enough to plant, because spring pops up suddenly, so we prepare early. So I'm not going to try to dig in our ground, which is probably thawed. It's been above freezing for a few days. But going to dig in one of our container pots, or container garden here, where we had leeks last year, and you can see we've got the remains here, so they're very shriveled after winter. So they already come up pretty easily if you tug on them, but the roots are still pretty snug in there for some of them. So I'm going to use the claws to kind of dig in and pull that. So it's still not really easy. There's still resistance in those roots, but it actually works pretty well to loosen it up enough so that I could get a firmer hold there. And it does help me dig in the soil pretty well. This soil has compacted a little bit better than the leek soil did. We had peppers in it. And so here you can see a little bit of snow on the ground. It just snowed. So I'm going to dig here. This is not any place we dig normally. This is just a little patch of dirt that's used to be full of rocks by our house. So it's pretty good at helping me clear away that top layer of greenery, which could be useful if you were trying to clear away just the top layer of greenery for any reason. I don't know why you would, but just for a little bit it would be helpful. So the claws were pretty helpful at getting out those roots that were not hanging on too ferociously to the dirt, and it was easy on the hands. Actually, I dig up thistles a lot in our yard and our orchard and our garden every year. So this might actually be helpful into getting in under there, under the leaves, and digging up a little bit. I'm not sure though. I would have to see in the spring. But it did not, using the claws did not actually put any undue pressure on my fingertips, and actually seemed a lot easier than actually just whenever I'm getting my hands in under there and trying to pull things just with my hands and gloves.